This is one of the only known photos of Mohammed Deif.
Mohammed Deif, Hamas mastermind, gave the first crude rocket to Hamas to sabotage Oslo.
Among Hamas's ranks stands Mohammed Deif, a mysterious and polarizing figure whose alleged orchestration of a devastating attack has brought him into the global spotlight. Referred to as the Phantom Soldier, Deif's rise within Hamas and the far-reaching consequences of his actions have fascinated many. Today we explore the story behind this Phantom Soldier and the relentless battle that shapes his legacy. Mohammed Deif's journey to becoming Hamas's most deadly commander began in the humble and challenging settings of the Khan Yunis refugee camp in Gaza. Born into a world marked by conflict and displacement, Deif's early life was steeped in the aftermath of the 1948 Arab-Israeli War. The war had led to the creation of numerous such camps, home to Palestinians who were uprooted from their ancestral lands. Life in Khan Yunis was far from easy. Basic amenities were scarce, and the environment was rife with political and social unrest. Growing up in these surroundings, Deif was exposed to the Palestinian struggle from a young age. This exposure played a crucial role in shaping his views and eventual involvement in the conflict. The oppressive conditions under which the refugees lived, coupled with the prevailing sentiment against Israeli occupation, fostered a strong sense of resistance among the camp's inhabitants. Deif's path toward militancy began to develop in this very place. His formal entry into the militant sphere occurred during the First Intifada in 1987, a significant uprising against Israeli rule in the Palestinian territories. This period marked an important moment in the history of the Palestinian struggle, and for Deif, it was the gateway to his eventual rise within Hamas. He joined the organization, which had emerged as a key player in the Palestinian resistance movement. Demonstrating commitment and strategic skills, Deif quickly rose through the ranks of Hamas, gaining prominence and influence. Mohammed Deif's journey within Hamas combines academic pursuit and deep-rooted militancy. Arrested by Israel in 1989, Deif spent around 16 months in detention, a period that was a prelude to his more prominent role in Hamas. After his release, he pursued a degree in science at the Islamic University in Gaza, focusing on physics, chemistry, and biology. His university years were not just about academics. Deif also showed a keen interest in the arts, leading the university's entertainment committee and actively participating in stage comedies. However, Deif's path took a more militant direction as he rose through the ranks of Hamas. He was instrumental in developing the organization's network of tunnels, a strategic asset for defense and offense. Additionally, he honed Hamas's bomb-making expertise, contributing to the group's tactical evolution. These efforts placed him at the top of Israel's most wanted list. Deif's ability to evade capture and survive numerous assassination attempts has almost mythologized his figure within Palestinian society. In public appearances, he is often masked or only shown as a silhouette, maintaining a shroud of mystery. Deif shuns modern digital technology like smartphones, aligning with his secretive lifestyle and the need for security in his high-profile position within Hamas. Mohammed Deif's transformation from a theater enthusiast to a key militant strategist in Hamas is a narrative of drastic change. Initially known for his involvement in a comedy theater troupe at university, where he was nicknamed the Clown, Deif's interests took a significant turn following his participation in the First Intifada. This shift marked the beginning of his deep engagement with Hamas's military operations. Deif's ascendancy within Hamas was marked by his strategic skills and dedication to the cause. He rose to prominence in the Al-Aqsa brigades, the military wing of Hamas, eventually taking its leadership in 2002. This position put him at the forefront of planning and executing the group's military strategies. Under his leadership, the tactics of Hamas underwent significant evolution. Initially, the group was known for suicide bombings targeting Israeli territories, a method that marked much of their activities in the 1990s and early 2000s. Deif, however, steered the organization towards a more sophisticated approach. The significant shift in tactics under Deif's leadership was the adoption of rocket attacks. This change represented a move towards more technologically advanced methods of warfare. Deif's expertise in bomb-making, honed during his university years, played a critical role in this transition. Under his command, Hamas developed and deployed a range of rockets, some with extended ranges that posed a new level of threat to Israeli territories. This shift in tactics under Deif's leadership changed the dynamics of Hamas's military operations. It also impacted the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, altering the nature and scale of the confrontations. Deif was known for his elusive nature and has been a figure shrouded in mystery within Hamas's structure. His ability to constantly move and evade Israeli attacks has become almost legendary. This aspect of his operational methods has helped him survive numerous assassination attempts and contributed to his mystique within the organization and among supporters. His nickname, Deif, meaning guest in Arabic, aptly reflects this elusive nature, as he reportedly never stays in one place for too long. Deif's reputation extends beyond his elusiveness. He is known for brutality and strategic planning. As the leader of Hamas's military wing, the Al-Aqsa brigades, he has been credited with transforming the group's military strategy. Under his leadership, Hamas shifted from traditional methods of conflict to more sophisticated and technologically advanced tactics, including the use of long-range missiles. This shift demonstrates Deif's strategic foresight and adaptability in evolving military and political landscapes. The impact of personal losses and injuries on Deif's tactics and mentality cannot be overstated. He has endured significant personal tragedies, including the loss of his wife, 7-month-old son, and 3-year-old daughter due to an Israeli airstrike in 2014. He also lost an eye and took severe injuries to a leg due to assassination attempts by Israel. These experiences have likely hardened his resolve and influenced his strategic decisions. Such personal losses may have deepened his commitment to Hamas's cause and potentially intensified his approach toward the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, shaping his tactics and the overall strategy of the organization he leads. In May 2021, a significant event at Jerusalem's Al-Aqsa Mosque, Islam's third holiest site, sparked a severe reaction that reverberated across the Arab and Muslim world. Israeli raids at the mosque during Ramadan were met with widespread anger and condemnation. Footage showing Israeli forces clashing with worshippers, including the elderly and young, exacerbated the situation, fueling resentment and hostility. This incident was pivotal in escalating tensions in the region. In response, Israeli police erected barriers at the Old City Gate, a move they claimed was to maintain order. However, Palestinians perceived this as a restriction on their freedom to assemble, especially during the sacred month of Ramadan. Compounded by fears of eviction from nearby homes, these actions ignited a palpable sense of injustice among Palestinians. The confrontation at the Al-Aqsa Mosque, a site of deep religious and historical significance, catalyzed broader conflict. It was in this charged atmosphere that Deif began planning a retaliatory operation. The October 7th attack, orchestrated by Hamas under the leadership of Mohammed Deif, marked a significant escalation in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. This meticulously planned operation involved militants entering Israel from Gaza using paragliders, a method that demonstrated a strategic evolution in Hamas's approach. The attackers managed to breach the barrier fence, resulting in substantial casualties and kidnappings. This attack, one of the most severe in recent history, led to the tragic loss of 1,300 lives in Israel and the capture of an estimated 150 people. The strategy and execution of this attack underlined Deif's role as a mastermind in military operations. His leadership in planning such a complex and impactful operation highlights his strategic understanding and the level of influence he holds within Hamas. The use of paragliders in particular showcased a shift in tactics, emphasizing surprise and infiltration over more conventional methods of conflict. In the context of the ongoing Israeli-Palestinian conflict, this attack holds significant ramifications. It not only represented a new level of sophistication in Hamas's military capabilities, but also served as a reminder of the enduring and volatile nature of the conflict. The operation's impact went beyond immediate casualties, reverberating politically and socially across the region and the world. Deif's orchestration of this attack and its execution under his command have had many implications. affecting not just the immediate region, but also shaping international perspectives on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. He has been designated a terrorist by various countries and international organizations following the attack. This designation reflects a widespread view of Deif's activities as being not only militant, but also posing a significant threat to international peace and security. Countries like the United States and organizations such as the European Union have included him on their lists of terrorists, underscoring the severe nature of his actions and the global concern they generate. The international and regional reactions to Hamas's strategies under Deif's leadership have been complex. While some regions and groups express solidarity with the Palestinian cause, many global players have condemned the tactics employed by Hamas, especially under Deif's command. These tactics, which include rocket attacks and incursions into Israeli territory, have often been met with calls for de-escalation and a return to peace talks. Mohammed Deif's role as the phantom soldier of Hamas highlights the complexities of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. As the region grapples with the consequences of his actions, Deif's influence continues to shape the conflict's trajectory, leaving a significant imprint on regional and global political landscapes.